All right, hey guys, welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name is Curtis, and today we're gonna be talking about a new fragrance discovery for me. I discovered this fragrance at a pop-up event in a Hankyu department store in Ginza or Yurakucho area. And so this fragrance is a Japanese brand. It's coming from the brand Olfactrum. So yeah, I went to this pop-up event, and basically this event was featuring a bunch of Asian brands. So yeah, I discovered this one, and I was talking to one of the staff that was helping me there, and I said, oh, I was smelling this fragrance in particular, and this fragrance is called Parhelion. And she was saying, oh, by the way, I'm the perfumer of this fragrance. So it was just kind of cool, and I got to talk to her a little bit. So this is actually her first fragrance that she's made. So I decided to go ahead and purchase this fragrance. I did not try this on skin, so I just smelled it from the strip. So I have no idea how this is gonna perform on skin for me. But yeah, I like to give you guys a first impression review of Parhelion. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts and opinions of this fragrance, then let's go. All right, so here is my box. I'm gonna go ahead and open the box here. And let's go ahead and take, if I can get this out of the box, kind of just pulls right out like this. Yeah, I'm excited to try this one on skin. All right, so yeah, here is my bottle of Parhelion. This is an eau de parfum concentration. And so yeah, let's go ahead and put this one on skin. I'm gonna put this one here on my right hand. Make sure I don't have anything here. Go ahead and pull my sleeve up a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and put this one on. Do one more spray. So yeah, this is, I remember when I was smelling this one on the strip, this is one of those fragrances, and after talking to the perfumer a little bit, I think she was catering definitely to the Japanese aesthetic here. So like, this is the perfect type of fragrance. If you're looking for a fragrance to wear while you're in Japan, then this is definitely that type of fragrance. This is a musky based fragrance. You can definitely pick up, there's like a bright, almost slightly citrusy tone coming off the top here a little bit. But this fragrance is all about the musks. Now, for me, I can pick up on a very subtle hint of rose and off my skin here. Now, when I was smelling this from the strip in the store, I could definitely pick up on the rose a bit more from the strip. Now I can still pick up on that off my skin, but I remember when I was smelling this one in the store, and it gave me the very subtle, extremely subtle now hint of Portrait of a Lady. It made me think of that fragrance. Now, these are not the same by any means, but that's where my mind kind of went because of that rosy type of note. And I can definitely pick up on it here. But those musks are very subtle. This is the type of fragrance that, it's a very intimate style of fragrance. It's not going to overwhelm, and it's not gonna leave like this massive sillage or projection or anything like that. And again, she's catering to the Japanese aesthetic. But if you're looking for something very fresh, clean, these are clean musks. These aren't animalic musks or dirty musks. These are very clean, almost linen-like style of musks. So very easy, pleasant, non-offensive. And there's almost something like, almost something slightly like milky or slightly lactonic, a little bit, very subtly, like, I can very subtly pick up on it. There might be even a tad of vanilla in here. Maybe that's where that's coming from. But overall, just a very clean, fresh profile. Yeah, she's done a really, really nice job here. Touching on the bottle design here. So yeah, it's just a very, very simple bottle design. I think this is a 30 mil, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the cap is non-magnetic. Now the cap is kind of plastic. If I were to squeeze, I would be able to basically squeeze this, dent this cap. But yeah, I mean, just a very simple design. And like for the price, I think I paid, if you're looking at like US dollars, this is around maybe $70 US. So yeah, not so bad. But again, I do really enjoy the fresh kind of linen-like freshness this one has. I mean, crisp, clean, well put together. I think, you know, if the goal was to cater to the Japanese aesthetic, she's nailed it. She has nailed it. Yeah, this is just very, very, comes off a bit classy as well, I would say, you know. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. Fresh and refined. That's what this one is here. And again, you know, this is kind of a newer brand. Like, I've never heard of this brand. And yeah, I would love to get some more insight into this brand and kind of what they have to offer. I'm gonna have to do an online search, I think. But you won't find this fragrance or this brand really on Parfumo or Fragrantica. It's not there. So, and I know that it's only being sold in Japan. So, you know, if for those of you that are in America or, you know, in a different country, it may not be available to you. I don't think it's even available online, or I don't think international shipping is available, but that's something that I'll need to confirm. But yeah, it smells really good, really pleasant. I think she's, especially for her first fragrance, I think she's done a phenomenal job. And it was interesting because, you know, when I was talking to her, you know, she's obviously a perfumer, but some of the other people that were in store that day were also perfumers that had perfumed some of the fragrances in that store. And she was telling me that, you know, she had graduated perfume school with a few of her classmates were obviously perfumers, but had perfumed some of the fragrances there at the store. So yeah, it was just nice. And it was really interesting because I had no idea that she was a perfumer, and then she had kind of pointed this out. So yeah, it was just really cool. Just one of those moments that I can appreciate. And it's always interesting to kind of meet people like that who are, you know, really involved, you know, in the perfume industry and have a love for perfumes. You know, obviously she has a big love for it because she became a perfumer. So yeah, but yeah, again, I think for her first creation here, she's done a phenomenal job. You know, I'd be curious to see how this stays, like, if this has any kind of transition to it, or if it stays fairly linear like this. Again, I have a feeling that it's probably going to stay fairly linear. Like, there might be some small changes to this. However, again, I feel like the main focus here is just those kind of clean musks that she's used. And I feel like they'll probably remain quite prominent. And I would say, like, yeah, this is definitely, if you're looking for like a musky, fresh, musky, clean skin scent, this is a great fragrance to check out. So yeah, she's done a phenomenal job here. I'm happy to have this in the collection. I'm looking forward to, you know, wearing this. Like, I think this will fit the bill perfectly in kind of, you know, work style situations when, you know, I don't want to overwhelm anybody, and I just want to be able to, you know, have a fragrance that functions as like a second skin, but smells better than my skin. I'll reach for a fragrance like this. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Parhelion by Olfactrum. All right, hey guys, that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. And, you know, I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Would you guys be interested in seeing content of like perfumer interviews, like where I'm interviewing perfumers? Or what other type of fragrance content are you guys interested in seeing? Let me know down in the comment section below. Well, I hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and I'll see you in the next video.